New season, new daily gaffer. We back, baby. Ha ha! You know who it is. It's your boy. No, seriously, guys. Welcome to the first installment of the 2023-24 daily gaffer. For those of you new to Armchair Gaffers, my name is Jess. It was Continental Jess. It was and still is wrong and strong. But for this season, following my exploits elsewhere, I'm now known as Dragon Lord with a T at the end. No, seriously, let's get back to business. Guys, this is the Daily Gaffer where we try and fill you in with daily news from the Gaffers. And today's installment is all about Manchester United, Sporting Directive. Last night, 1-0 win against Wolves in the opening game of the Premier League season, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. They won 1-0 thanks to two rarities. One was a Rafael Varane goal, and two was Aaron Wan-Bissaka assist. You know you're in the mud when you have to rely on a goal from a player who doesn't score and an assist from a player who doesn't even get into the opposition third, let alone assist. So I've got a few pointers from this game. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish pointers that I want to cover. It wouldn't be Armchair Gaffers. I wouldn't be wrong and strong if I done anything and didn't mention Marcus Rashford. So that's where I'm going to start. He led the line last night for Manchester United, Sporting Directive, as the number 9. And I've always said that we all know Rashford is not a number 9, okay? And the rebuttals I get from various people who hate me and who hate football, from Manchester United fans, that last season when he got all those goals, a lot of them came playing as number 9, which I disagree with actually. I might be wrong, but I know he got a few goals playing as the 9, but he is most effective off that left. I'm not his biggest fan, but there were very few players as dangerous, as impactful as Marcus Rashford on that left when he gets going. He can have his quiet periods, but for me, he's not a 9. And that's where he was deployed last night for Manchester United Sporting Directive. And it wasn't good. I know their hands were tied by Martial, who's not one of my points, being so bad. So, you know, you can't start Martial if you have any hopes of getting anything out of the game. And the fact that Hojlund isn't ready yet. I don't know if there's an injury, I'm not sure what it is, but nonetheless, Hojlund isn't ready yet. So Manchester United's hands were tied, you know. So they didn't have much choice but to play Rashford down the middle, start Garnacho on the left, and Antony on the right. And the thing is, it didn't work. But we all know Garnacho was a player. The jury is still out on Antony. Yeah. Why is the jury still out on Antony? Doesn't make sense. Now that I think about it, the jury shouldn't be out. But my first point is United playing Rashford as a 9 is, for me, no. No. We all know where Rashford thrives. It's playing off that left against teams who are trying to score against you, playing a high line, getting in behind Bruno Fernandes's first time early balls, and that's the formula. But as a 9 down the middle, it will never work. Next point. Number 1, Rashford, not a 9. Point number 2 is that Hojlund is obviously Manchester United's number 9. I have faith in the kid. Last season, Scorcher early on had him as one of his ones to watch. So by proxy, he was also on my ones to watch list. And I'm impressed by the kid. He has got loads of potential, good physical attributes. But at the moment, it's just that. It's just potential. So if he goes pop, then Manchester United are back. But it's always if. You know, you're not buying a proven player here. You're not buying someone who's waiting for them to adjust to the league and click. You're buying hope more than anything, and that's the problem. The other problem that Manchester United have is that, okay, cool, Hojlund, let's just say he does click. You really only have one number 9. We can't count Martial and we can't count Rashford. And I know in pre-season Jadon Sancho played as like a false 9, but it wasn't great. You know what I mean? And it wasn't against Premier League opposition. So Manchester United, the depth in the squad isn't looking very good. My third point was that Anthony Martial is terrible. But I already said that earlier. So we can just breeze over that one. Point number 4. Carlos Casemiro. Is he on the decline? The part of me that loves him hopes not. But the rational part of me that watches football is thinking maybe. I mean, he's still quality. We know he's a great player, not a good player, he's a great player. And on his day, one of the best in his position and in the modern game. But how many of those days does he have left is the main issue. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. So, United, we need to, maybe think what we're going to do going forward with Casemiro. Apparently Fred is leaving. And, I mean, you haven't really got the quality in your team to replace Casemiro. Next point, Mason Mount. I used to love him so much. So much so that I gave him a new name. It's Jason Jown. However, pre-season is nothing to go by. But the first game last night against Wolves, he looked just okay. But I personally think that Mason Mount is not the right fit for Manchester United for where they are. I mean, on paper, it looks good. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, take out Eriksen, put Mount in, but they have completely different qualities. I said last season that one thing I liked about Manchester United was the fact that you had 3 ball players in the middle of the park, in Casemiro, who has fantastic passing range, Bruno Fernandes, we really know what he's about, and Christian Eriksen, we know what he's about as well. All 3 of those players are great when it comes to playing accurate, first time, early passes to the forward players. So you have a player like Marcus Rashford or Garnacho. As soon as the ball goes into one of the midfielders, they know immediately just to get on their bike and find the space, because that ball is going to come early and it's going to come with load of quality. That was one of their strong points last season, Manchester United. Mason Mount doesn't have that. Don't know about you guys, but I've never had him as a player who has great passing range. He's not renowned for that. If anything, he's renowned for his energy, his work with the ball at his feet in terms of dribbling and perhaps shooting. But aside from that pass, the assist for Kai Havertz in the Champions League final, yeah, what was the final? I don't think he's known for his assists. I might be wrong here, guys. I will probably try and fact check this and put it in post. But I think he's got like open play assists or career assists for Mason Mount are really low. Please someone help me find this out. Yeah, Mason Mount, bad fit. The United midfield for me just doesn't work. On their day, they're just okay at best. And it shows. It showed last night. And my last point on Manchester United, before I move on to a few of the other points I want to cover in the first daily gaffer of the 2023-24 season, is that I know that in football, in league football, that's good, that's very good. In league football, all that matters is 3 points. But sometimes getting those 3 points, winning ugly can be bad, because I've said this again on Armchair Gaffers loads of times. We need to be wary of when our teams are winning ugly and just scraping through, because it papers over the cracks. Like, why is every game so difficult? Why are we just scraping through? Okay, and pundits and like say, oh no, they're winning ugly, they're finding a way to dig deep. But no. When you're winning ugly and scraping victories, you paper over the cracks and you don't address the underlying issue behind your difficulties. So Manchester United, I say I hope, as a football fan, I hope that this is seen by the management and they're aware that they have to do better, and they don't just accept the 3 points and say, yeah, we won, let's move on to the next one. Because if you keep that attitude, you won't be winning for much longer. And that's all I've got on Manchester United. I was meant to do predictions today for the season, but I'm not. It's a long season. These daily gaffers are supposed to come out every day, so I'm going to do it tomorrow. News from around the globe. I am heavily invested in the SPL. By SPL, I mean the Saudi Premier League, not the other one. And last night, Steven Gerrard and Jordan Henderson and Al Ettifaq got off to a win, a 2-1 win in the first game of the season, and it was against Al Nassr, Sadio Mane, Al Nassr. They won 2-1. Mane did score, but nonetheless, Al Ettifaq came back from a goal down to win 2-1. So I'm just happy, man. I just like to see people balling out and earning loads of money doing what they love. Just imagine, guys, imagine doing your current job and having like 2 more zeros on the end of your paycheck. Who would say no? Still on Al Ettifaq, Moussa Dembele, formerly of Lyon, got the winning goal. I had no idea he was there. Guys, in 5 years' time, that SPL is going to be a scary place. It's going to be like the Met Gala of football. I joke. Mbappe not leaving PSG just yet, apparently. I haven't really done much reading up on this because I'm just oversaturated with Mbappe news, because it's just been, it's all the news that comes out of the Liga, the Mbappe League. Yeah. But apparently he's going to sign a contract so that next summer he still has a year to go, so that they can recoup some money for him, which is good. I did see something on goal.com saying that Mbappe is the most powerful person or player in football, and yeah, I like it. I'm inclined to agree with that, especially when I found out that he didn't even talk to the Saudi delegation that came to offer him a contract. He didn't even entertain them. That is a power play of the highest order. So well done, Mbappe. Still on the in France and in Saudi Arabia, Neymar to Al Hilal. Apparently it's been confirmed. $2.5 million a week, or maybe euros. 2.5 million somethings every single week. I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm happy with how Neymar's career has unfolded. At the same time though, I will say on the record, for the first time openly, that I believe Neymar is better than Ronaldinho. I'm not a numbers person, but his numbers are even better, like in the same number of games and whatnot. And you know, what's that saying about stars? The brightest stars always shine for the shortest, or the longest nights always when the sun rises. And you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it is what it is, man. We all know he's good. He hasn't got the trophy collection that maybe backs it up. But he's a good player, and he's going to Al Hilal to earn loads of money. I don't know if they can accommodate his playboy lifestyle though, but we shall find out. As we all know, Chelsea have agreed a £115 million deal for Moises Caicedo. But that's not the news. The news is that they're also about to get Lavia as well. And I've seen a lot of memes and posts going around on the internet saying that midfield of Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo will be the best midfield in the Premier League. That's not how it works, guys. That's just literally not how it works. So can we stop saying that it may be a good midfield, but the best? It's disrespectful, and it shows a lack of knowledge about football. Individually, they are good players. I mean, Enzo Fernandez is a good player. Caicedo is a good player. Lavia is a good player. I mean, that's it. You can have 3 good players in your team, and not it doesn't necessarily make them the best of anything anywhere. So let's slow down over there. Nearly done. Balogun, Arsenal fans, would you be happy if he moved to Spurs? Because I've heard reports that Spurs could be looking or considering. Should he just make the move if they were to offer? Me personally, as an Arsenal fan, if following Balogun was to move to Spurs, I wouldn't be mad. I'm not really a tribalist person. And if he wants to play football and still live in North London, he's not going to go to Watford, is he? Or Barnet? Or Bournemouth? You know? Go Spurs. That's just my thoughts. Kepa Arrizabalaga loaned to Real Madrid. So that means Chelsea are going to have, is it Sanchez in goal? I don't know who the number 2 will be. And for Kepa, what do you do when Thibaut Courtois comes back? Or you're just that eager to get out of Chelsea, you don't care? It could be that. And lastly, back to Manchester United Sporting Directive. That penalty that wasn't given or even reviewed by the on-field referee yesterday has actually led to O'Neill being given an apology by the PGMOL. So, taking that what you will, Manchester United and football fans. And that is me done. Guys, this was the first, but not the last, Daily Gaffer of the 2023-24 season. Please smash the like button, get in the comments, and I will see you on the other side. Peace.